The Dallas City Council is again trying to lower public expectations. The city will listen to voters who want more police hired and on the street. Last year, voters approved a charter amendment calling for a dramatic increase in officers. It hasn't happened, and now top brass of the department say a dramatic increase just isn't realistic. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel live in Dallas with that story. Casey.
Yeah, Steve, the back and forth continued today between city leaders and top brass here at the Dallas Police Department over just how many new officers could be added to the force. The initial proposal in front of the council today, increasing the ranks from 250 to 325 officers, but they traditionally landed on an ultimate number finally.
With 12 voting in favor, 2 opposed, 1 absent. The item passes, Mr. Mayor.
After nearly 2 hours of spirited debate on Wednesday, the Dallas City Council did pass a non-binding resolution to beef up recruiting numbers within the Dallas Police Department. However, instead of adding 325,
I have an amendment, and I move to amend the motion to change the staffing goal for fiscal year 24-25 to 300 new police officers.
The figure is more in line with what interim Dallas Police Chief Michael Igo says is realistic to accomplish. He and the police union warns anything higher than that would negatively impact services.
Moving the needle to 325 means me moving critical resources out of the Patrol Bureau, with the thought of increased response times and increase in crime overall.
That's because patrol resources would need to be redirected toward training recruits. The department started this fiscal year with a hiring goal of 255, citing challenges to onboard and train rookie officers.
My team is working extremely hard to fill recruit classes. If it was simple as snapping my fingers to get the recruits in, we would do that in a heartbeat.
Last November, voters passed Proposition U by a narrow margin, which changed the city charter, requiring DPD to increase its total rank and file. Advocates who championed getting that through say the current approach isn't going to cut it.
This is not just a policy recommendation, this is actually part of our city charter now. So to achieve this goal, we must set hiring targets that will get us to 4,000 officers in 3 to 5 years. A hiring plan that does not do this does not align with the expectation of the voters that you serve.
At least 2 council members echoed that sentiment from the Horseshoe on Wednesday, voting down the resolution.
The only way we achieve a higher number is by setting a higher goal. Our hiring and recruitment goals must be aligned with our constituents' priorities.
Others argued adding staff too quickly, going against the advice of police, would be irresponsible.
I think it would be a slap in the face to the department for any one of us to say that we know better than them.
Goals have been set for down the line to add 350 new officers next fiscal year, 400 the year after that. But for right now, the focus remains on the immediate future. Now, at this point, DPD has roughly 3,100, a little bit more than that, sworn officers on the department. Today, the interim police chief said that overall violent crime in the city is down about 15%.